First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle, but first down. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. Buckeyes with first and 10 here. They're going to run it here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And now they run the draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. New center downs for the offense. First and 10.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get...
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launches downfield. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the receivers got it. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves into the 35, first down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it here. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right, running through the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab, and he's tackled after the catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find room. It's Vaughn. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
And we're able to get him down. It's third down for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Finds his target. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. Punting, ready to boot it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. A change of direction. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the handoff. Eludes a tackle. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Great cut. They whiff on him. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21, LSU, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They did some good things on the last drive, moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it to the back, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. It's a draw to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're able to get him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now on comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They look to throw it here on second down. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like LSU has the first down. It was a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that previous play. And they'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Caught quickly. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after the completion. That completion sets up a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And there's the handoff. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing her Kirk and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Now they'll run a draw play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down play for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Tackle made after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. it's a second and goal play for the offense. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
First down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Vaughn. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left side, and the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. The attempt is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He flips it to the back across the middle. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's running out of time here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.